Only a little breeze favouring the Lake End. The bounce down out centre wing. Kernahan started in ruck. Tony Hall's at centre half forward. Garton's obviously on the interchange bench. Cleverly tapped over to Ace from Daniger. Ace through the half forward line, puts out the small pass. Roberts, he's got it 35-40 metres out on a 60-degree angle. Roberts likes to pass from here. Out goes Michael Annie, but Roberts is going back to kick long. No, he thought about a short pass again to Thomas. Undecided. Finally, he does kick long. It's a straight kick. Distance is going to be important. I think he's got it. The legs are away. The first goal to Neville Roberts in just under 2 minutes.
The Redlegs kicking to the Lake End with the aid of perhaps a 2-goal breeze. Kernahan up very high. Went straight down to Hellier. Michael Annie couldn't mark the ball. Hewitt read it beautifully. The handball not that good. Oh, the kick away from Salisbury was smothered. Greg Thomas has got it now. He's going to try and pick Lachlan out. Lachlan's got the sit on the ball. He's going to mark it. You can see that one from a long way off. Lachlan had the sit. The ball was put in beautifully then by Thomas.
I wouldn't be surprised if Peter, if he would have got it either way for a mark or the free kick for an illegal tackle then by Doothy.
You might be right, Ian. Lachlan sets it up from 5 metres out, straight through. Norwood at 2 goals. Glenelg a point.
Yes, Garton will certainly settle down, Ian, in that forward pocket position before going onto the ball. Gee, a nice kick out then to Lachlan. Over it goes to Ross. The Redlegs love doing this, turning defence into attack. Michael Annie, good positioning. Good mark. He was always going to mark that ball, the big chap. 16 minutes in now. Well, the handball away, not good. Greg Thomas wasn't looking for it. He wheels out of problems now, though, onto the left boot. Wayne Stringer, the drop of the ball. Beautifully read. He's a fine half-back. A Norwood player is down. Salisbury's getting a chat to by the umpire. There's no report on. The player is Greg Thomas, or is it Payne? Payne, in fact. And he looks pretty sick at the moment. Definitely no report.
The umpire must have seen it, Peter. He ruled an illegal shepherd. Behind play, we didn't get it. Danny Jenkins with the free kick.
Well, Payne's not well enough to take the free kick. I must say I didn't see it. Payne getting up now. Jenkins will probably kick the ball, though. He's going into centre half forward. Rocky Roberts has got the spot. Gee, they let him go. 2 players there from Glenelg. Didn't cut him off and let him take a clear mark. Johnny McFarlane couldn't quite reach for the spoil. Distance will not concern Roberts. Accuracy shouldn't either. We appear to pull that one across. Accuracy has killed him. Norwood at 2-1, Glenelg 1-5.
Not often you see that. One of the most accurate kicks in the league. Payne is on his feet but not looking healthy. He's left the trainers now. Good news for the leg fans. Doothy's kicking is going to the outer side. Looking out there for Kernahan. Big John Hall. It's been paid the mark. Good effort. Strong body, used it well. Out goes Roberts again. Beautiful pass, John Hall. Oh, that was lace out. McFarlane couldn't get there. And the big fellow did it well. Not often you see a ruckman who can put a ball on a thruppenny boot like that. And Roberts is a little closer than where he was before, and a similar angle. He's booted 1-1. Neville Roberts with the aid of the breeze. He dragged the last one. That one off the side of his boot. Started a little bit precariously with that boot. 1-2. He's booted. And Norwood have got 2-2.
Neil Hine coming on. Hall going off. Gallagher gets past Simons rather easily. Shoots it into centre half forward for Michael Annie. He won't mark that one. Seabohm. Beautifully taken. Great work, Keith Thomas. Over to Greg Thomas. He sets it up and he's got one. What an incredible handball from Keith Thomas. First goal to Greg Thomas. Norwood 3-2, Glenelg 1-5.
Kernahan in opposition to Hine. Got it cleverly to Gallagher. In turn, Thomas ripped out another handball. McIntosh. Ace ran him into trouble but got a good one away to Daniger. On the half-back line, shrugs the tackle. Here's a chance to legs. Lachlan's got it. A chance to create the loose man. Lachlan goes long, or is it Hellier? Hellier it is to the half-forward line. Roberts dropped it, or McFarlane back there for the Bays. Finally it comes out from Seabohm. Salisbury under pressure. McFarlane, Thomas against the tide, searching for the ball. Heavy football at the moment, and the umpire will come in and bounce. Gee, it's on.
It's at left half forward flank. The Tigers into attack. They've had 7 scoring shots to 5, but the Redlegs lead by 8 points. Neil Hine gets it out to Warhurst. Got a wobbly old kick away, but it found Gallagher. Gallagher goes in long. Roberts on another lead. McFarlane spoils away well. Only as far as Greg Thomas, though. He's got the pace to beat Salisbury. Thomas shoots it back, looking for Roberts. He's going to find him. McFarlane had his back to the ball initially. It was Roberts, who always had his eyes on the ball, to take the easiest of marks. And there's big Super Carey. 4th kick to Roberts. He's kicked 1 goal too. If he misses this one, I'd be most surprised. He's got it through. 2nd goal, Roberts. Norwood 4-2, Glenelg 1-6. 11 scoring shots to 7. So the Tigers have had their chances. Aish off hands, shoots it out to Scanlon. Scanlon's got Vardeniger wide, and Vardeniger showing surprising pace, but who's he got to kick it to? Garton's on his own in the centre of the ground. Vardeniger's got nowhere to go. Hooks it across to grandstand side. Up goes Talbot. Couldn't take the mark. Jenkins off hands. Puts it out in front of Payne. Talbot fell over. He'll be in trouble if he doesn't get rid of it. McFarlane went in illegally according to the umpire, and Keith Thomas picked it up, tries to pick out Michael Annie. No, in fact, Lachlan, he's got him. He's got him. Lachlan thought about Gallagher, but decided to go back. And again, we see the Redlegs, when they go forward, they've got a plan. They know what they're doing. And invariably, they find players, and pretty important in this game. Lachlan picked the right goalpost. He did exactly the right thing. He's got the goal. His second. Norwood now 5-3. Glenelg 1-10. McGuinness ran past it. Greg Thomas makes up for the initial error. Shoots it back towards centre half forward. Roberts. Great mark, Roberts. Winter didn't quite get away with it. He has now, though. That's Keith Thomas. The kick away. Wayne Stringer there. Also Big Jim Michaelani, and that was a strong mark. Tries to get rid of McDermott, shoots it out wide. Scanlon again. He's got the free run now. Keith Thomas, the Redlegs building. Roberts is on the lead. Aish also in front. Great knock away, Duthie. Vardeniger's got an open goal if he's got enough. He is. The Redlegs again go forward and score. They're now 6-3, Glenelg 2-12. Lachlan playing well. Keith Thomas spears it away. Seabohm with a jump ball. Big mark, Michael Annie. The Redlegs by 2 points as Hewitt kicks off. Hine, good mark. Too strong, too tall on that occasion for Adam Garton. Roberts on a lead. Hine's kick is out in front of that player. He's got it. Gee, the Norwood big men are passing very well.
Vardeniger. Gallagher slips out the handball. Michael Aish. Scanlon, the legs build, half forward line. Michael Annie out wider still. Greg Thomas, the legs over the half forward line. Thomas can go for broke. Runs 30 metres, sets it up, fires for goal. But like the Bays, can't find the big wide opening and registers their 7th point.
6-7 Norwood, 4-15 Glenelg, and it's been a top quarter. Well, it's good football this quarter. The pace is really on. The Bays are up by a point. They've had a good quarter, but Norwood still look dangerous. Kernahan and Michael Annie. Down it goes to Payne. The quick kick away. It's a question of who's quickest here. Roberts to Vardeniger was brilliant football. Vardeniger's put it through. That's his second. Super football, Roberts. Norwood 7-8, Glenelg 5-15. Gee, the Bays have been waiting for McGuinness to come right. That run in the seconds last week has certainly paid off. Hall runs past the ball. Thomas gets it out. Ross. Now Greg Thomas. And he kicks out long. Vardeniger, he'll get a free kick for a push. He'll have to come back though. Wayne Stringer's on the mark. Danny Jenkins is running down into the forward pocket. Vardeniger's going to try and find him. Simons has gone down there as well, and that was a good kick. On it goes. Now Michaelini. Roberts is short. Beautiful work, Michaelini. Roberts has got it at centre-half forward. And when he's got it, the Redlegs have got a chance. He's kicked 2 goals 3 though. One wouldn't envisage that he'd miss this. Coach Campbell would love him too. Dead centre, Roberts. 3rd goal.
He goes for home with a long one. Hall in the middle of the pack. Thumped away by Barm. Quickly now a chance for the legs to clear through Scanlon. Oh, and opening the legs. A nice sit on the ball for Gallagher. Under pressure, gave it to Lachlan. He runs into trouble. Supported well by Scanlon. The legs go into attack long. Hewitt comes to meet the ball in front of Roberts on this occasion and takes a fine defensive mark.
Gibbs just replaced David Holst. Holst short of a run. The kick out from Hewitt finds Stringer. That's Wayne Stringer. There's Holst. Might be suffering from a knee injury. Gee, that wasn't a good kick away. Ace took it off Marshall. Roberts has got it now. That's how easy it is when you've got players of the calibre of Ace. Over he goes. Big leap. Not a good kick out of defence. And once Ace got it, it was only a formality for Roberts. He's kicked 3-3. Distance, not a problem. Accuracy, no problem. 4 goals, Roberts. Norwood right back in business. 9-9, trailing the Bays, 8-18.
16 minutes gone, 3rd quarter. The mothball preliminary final. 4 points the difference. Barnes kick into the outer side. Stringer in front, carping it down. Ross went in and out at the same moment. Stringer against Thomas. Kidney joins him. Rides the tackle well. The 17-year-old puts it in the air for Hall. Up goes there. Gibbs on as well. It's all the legs back. Scanlon ducks the chutney. Got caught and a push. And he's going to get a free kick. It was the Norwood's advantage in any case. But Justin Scanlon slows the game down at centre-half back. Winner runs. Big panic. Lachlan. Defensive corner of the square. The legs go into attack again. A high kick to the half-forward line. Robert behind the pack. Waiting down Thomas. Back in defence. I think it's Salisbury. Roberts wants holding the ball. The umpire will come in and bounce it. The legs in attack inside the half-forward line.
Salisbury wasn't going to let that ball go. He dived on it. Oh, the tackle on the Norwood player. Bardeniger, he didn't have it. Salisbury thought he had it, but he didn't. McGuinness picks up Thomas. Greg Thomas is loose though. That's shocking defensive work by the Glenelg defensive players. Greg Thomas on his own, and he's now at centre-half forward with a chance to put the Redlegs back in front. This is his 12th kick. He's played a fine game, but gee, he hasn't been too accurate. He's kicked 1 goal, 2. Should really have had 3 goals from those shots. They've all been easy. Tends to get under the ball a bit, Greg Thomas. Gets plenty of height with that one as well, but he's got a goal. Through the middle it goes. His second. The Redlegs back in front. 10-9 to Glenelg, 8-19.
The game is turned around. The first 10 or 12 minutes was all Glenelg as they made their bid. But now the legs have come back brilliantly. Loose checking there by the defence. Gave Thomas the chance. And the crowd really starting to roar now. 2 points the difference. It's history for the loser. Ian Stazanowski, the former fullback, he's showing concern as well. 10-9 praise, 8-19.
Stephen Kernahan against Neil Hine. Hine got his hand to that one. H pushed it further out towards Vardeniger. McDermott went in very hard. Back it goes to Wayne Stringer holding the ball.
A little swift.
Vardeniger's got it, plays it on. Now Jenkins. He goes on to H. Here's a goal coming up. Norwood doing it pretty easily at the moment. H's first goal. Norwood kicking away. 11-9 to Glenelg, 8-19. Copping is confident, or appears to be. Gartner's back there with Barm. This is Copping's 8th kick. Right into the teeth of goal. Up goes Gibbs, but the man there with the strong hands is Neil Hine. Out it goes towards Greg Thomas. He runs around Kidney, goes long. Kernahan in front, should mark the ball and does. He'll play it on. He realises the Bays need goals. Gibbs from behind, Copping. Gibbs with the run of it. Gallagher did it beautifully. Barm got the kick away. Simons will mark very easily in front of Michael Aish. Tony Simons won't kick a goal from there. He'll put it right in though. The only man from Glenelg that can mark it is Garton. He's in front and Big Neil Hine does it beautifully again.
Well, Peter, he's got a half a metre start on the rest of them. He's just got to stand there and put up the big arms. An improved player is Neil Hine. Only young, 21 years of age, goes to the outer side. That's a fine mark, Lachlan.
Chris Duthie playing full-back, puts it out wide. McDermott in front. Big leap there. Talbot couldn't take the mark. Keith Thomas tries to get it out. The big chap, Hine, gives Norwood a chance. Jenkins goes both ways. But lucky to get away with that. Hine puts it back, but Kidney steals it. Jenkins hasn't got up yet. Kidney runs through half forward. Stringer has the ball taken off him by Lester Ross. Dives back on top of it. That's holding the ball. And Lester Ross has got it. Stringer's hurt as well. He hasn't got up yet. Jenkins has. Norwood with the run of it now. Keith Thomas, Gallagher. He runs through half forward. Roberts on the lead. No mark. Greg Thomas. He's caught. Great tackle on Thomas. Roberts goes through. The tackle's applied on Roberts. And there'll be a bounce. Jenkins may come off.
Peter, do you think it's on out there now?
This is what happened. Gee, the leg
just caved in underneath him, Peter. Looks like a knee.
Didn't look good. Greg Thomas off hands, shoots it out wide. Lachlan, McIntosh onto the left boot. It's a straight kick. It's going to score a goal, McIntosh. Oh, what a vital goal, his first. Norwood 12-9, Glenelg 8-19.
Norwood have come back brilliantly. Duthie's kick into the outer side. Gibbs behind, used his body well. Talbot the shepherder. Gibbs off the half-back flank. Wobbles one to the half-forward line. Hellier comes to meet it. Back there in defence also, trying to pick it up is Warhurst. Over the top comes Stringer. Warhurst, McIntosh. I think he's back centre field now. He got it back from Scanlon in the 1-2. The leg's going to attack again. McIntosh puts it up for Roberts. Has to stand his ground. Big mark there, Michael Aish. Oh, what a game he's playing now. The legs look gone for all money. The Bays were swamping them earlier in this quarter. But they're coming back like a top side and running away in the dying moments of the third quarter. They've got a 15-point lead. Michael Aish missed before, but he's 20 metres closer this time. Pops it through, and the legs go on their merry way with Michael Aish's second goal. 13-10, plays 8-19.
4 goals at this point, very important. McIntosh back in the centre, starting to liven things up for the Redlegs. Got the long kick in, and it was Michael Aish who read it to perfection. Delayed the jump and got away with it. And kicked a fine.
Legs hanging in there. The Bays making their bid in 1984, 12 points down at the moment. Fantasia's kick back towards the half-back flank. In goes Guard on big mark almost. Payne comes out with a footy, got it to the half-forward line. Getting in there quickly now is Stringer. Michael Aish, trouble for the Bays. Michael Aish goes for a run. McFarlane can't get there. Out goes Roberts. Oh, he can't quite get it. He can't find it. Free kick, Roberts. Oh, what a time. The Bay fans erupt. Not happy with that decision at all. Skew it over the top of Roberts. Free kick, Neville Roberts. And that could be an important decision to who plays against Port Adelaide next week in the grand final. Roberts is only 35 metres out. He's booted for plenty. Kick coming back with a boot through the middle. Problems for the Bays. 5 goals, Roberts. The legs kick away. 14-10 to 9-22. Peter Carey. His chances of playing next week in the grand final fast diminishing. Centre field. Norwood going like winners at the moment. McIntosh to Gallagher. Gallagher fires for home. This could be it. That could be the ball game. Gallagher's first. Brilliantly done, McIntosh. And the legs kick away. 15-11 to 9-22. They've got some supporters. And it could be a Port Norwood grand final next week.
Well, a lot of flat-footed Tigers in there. McIntosh wasn't. Once Gallagher got it, it was all over Red Rover. His first goal. The Redlegs at this stage lead by 25 points. Neil Baum hasn't smiled yet. There's enough time for Glenelg if they're good enough.
McIntosh in there as ace, can't get it out. Simon's a chance around the corner. Norwood badly need a defender here. Oh yes, good football there by Winter. Very experienced player, used his body well and got a fine mark at centre half back.
Yeah, that was a top mark. Bruce Winter, he can certainly mark a ball. Seabone from behind, Michael Annie in front. He's played in front all day, Michael Annie. Gallagher runs through, kicks long to centre half forward. Roberts comes in, no mark. Aish, Thomas, you can put this one down. Over the top, Lachlan, there's another one. 3 goals, Lachlan, that's it. I don't think Glenelg can get back from here. Norwood 16-11, Glenelg 9-22.
Oh no, the Bays have got huge problems now, Peter, but full marks to the legs, you know. They were outplayed in the first half, and it could have been the Bays by anything. They weren't playing well, but they've lifted their game enormously. And even when the Bays had their run in the third quarter, they didn't quit. They've kept on running. Lachlan into the open goal, a spot-on handball, and I think Neil Baum's got a grand final coming up next week.
Hine got it out. Kidney, Aish, Marshall. No one home for Glenelg. Warhurst cuts them off at the pass. Puts it out in front of Payne. Gets out beautifully, Payne. Shoots it out to Keith Thomas. The umpire's found something. It's going against Wayne Stringer to Payne.
Time starting to run out for the Bays in 1984. 18 points down. Tapped away, Seabone, intercepted Gallagher. Payne gives a chance, Thomas close to the line. Quickly swooping on it, Payne again. Norwood going to attack up towards full forward. Robbie Roberts in there, can't get it. McIntosh down, wants backup support, gives a chance, Thomas. The umpire said a free kick and it's not against Thomas. Didn't pick it up, Peter Marker, for a throw maybe.
A throw was the call. Coach Neil Baum expressed his reaction. I think I know what he said. Out it came towards Copping. G. Neil Hine showing a lot of pace. Scanlon reverses the direction of play and he picks out Gallagher. Norwood building again. They've got running players. McIntosh can't mark it. Stringer could. The umpire played it on. The Norwood players weren't holding the ball, but they won't get it. McIntosh must just have marked or just have touched the ball before Stringer grabbed it.
Fuck where it was.
Fuck where it was. McDermott, Hewitt, Duthie, he's a runner. Marshall, G. Jenkins back on the field. Marshall with fleet of foot, puts it out to Hewitt. A wobbly old kick forward. Back goes Warhurst. Beautifully done, Warhurst. Runs through the back area. Under pressure when he got the kick away. Michael Aish is going to get a free kick for being hit high.
Oh, what a top game he's played. Courage personified. Kick number 24 coming up. Been a top performer. The legs for mine. 3 goals clear as they go to the half-forward line. Michael Annie, the victor and the vanquished, both given their all. Short one to Jenkins. He runs into trouble. Fine tackle by McDermott. He's played a brilliant game for the Bays, but it hasn't been enough. Not much point in getting into a bit of a yike at the moment, as Stringer now fires the Bays out of defence. He's at centre half back, kicks long, looking up there for Copping, getting back in defence is Rowan Hellier. Ross gets it out wide, Fantasia got a bad one. Lachlan has collared, throws the footy away. Fantasia thumps it clear towards Hellier, and the umpire will come in for a bounce almost at centre week.
Going on to 29 minutes now. Pressure showing on the faces of both coaches. Neil Baum, though, has got this one. You can be rest assured of that. Payne kicks it out. Now Hewitt must be close to full time. Through goes Marshall. Now Gibbs. Kidney will run into trouble here. He's caught cold. Out goes Winter, and he'll get a free kick for a push. And has he ever played a good game, Bruce Winter? I don't think I've ever seen him play a poor game, actually. He's played over 300 senior games. There it is. The Redlegs into the 1984 Grand Final. Neil Baum cracks it for a smile. So does Ian Stasinowski. Norwood to do battle with the Magpies next week. 16-11 Norwood defeating Glenelg 11-23.
was an unusual game. I guess midway through that third quarter, the Bays seemed to have the run, but you took it back off them.
Yes, I thought they controlled the packs a bit better maybe. In the first half they did too, and then they had those 2 and 3 players running forward, and if we didn't get the ball in the pack, we're in a bit of strife. But then we started to, and I thought the last 15 minutes of the third quarter, we looked to do it fairly easily.
McIntosh appeared to cop a groin or a leg injury early in the first quarter. He looked to be in a bit of trouble, but Lachlan did a good job for you.
Yes, Macca was struggled a little bit in the middle, but then shifting him out, I thought he was a good contributor in the second half anyway, and Lockie was good, and I thought, and Michael too, the three of them working through the middle were really good contributors.
You must have felt pretty delighted seeing those shots for goal for Glenelg, miss.
Yeah, well, that always helps, doesn't it? And what do they say? Bad kicking's bad footy or something?
Yeah. Glenelg couldn't really get it forward, whereas Neville Roberts did it for you again.
Yes, Neville, he likes playing finals, in case you hadn't noticed, and he worked very hard there, and what did he kick on there?
I think he got about 5-4.
Yeah, whereas he kicked a lot straight at the others. It was very hard to kick out there. The breeze blowing straight across the front of goals made it very difficult.
Neil, you seem to be playing a bit more as a team. I'm not suggesting that you haven't right through the year, although early in the season you weren't too good, but Keith Thomas was down a bit today, and so was Macca with his injury, but you still managed to do it without them.
Well, that's the plan. We try not to play to faces, but play to jumpers, as the old saying goes, and they know what position they're playing. We've just got to do it the whole time. It doesn't matter whether an individual's up or down, as long as they're still contributing. So fortunately it happened that way. Over the last few weeks we've had different 2 or 3 players being our dominant players, which is a good thing.
Great thing. 11 out of 12 I think you've won now. Is that building up a bit of pressure within the club?
Well, none of that counts now. There's only one game to play. I mean, there's no more pressure.